What's up, guys? Welcome back to another Commander Deck Tech. This time we are doing a land destruction deck with a not-so land destruction commander. One of the Elder Dragons. Palladia-MORS the Ruiner.
I just thought the name fit.
Is this Nicol Bolas' sister?
I think so. Yeah.
Is that how that goes in the lore? But yeah, it's a land destruction deck. Not so much a land destruction commander. But this deck has definitely at least given me and our play group some hell, because this is not my deck. This is someone in my play group's deck, and yeah, I remember the time you blew up all my planes when I was playing SRAM, and I couldn't get back onto the board for nothing because it was everything was gone. All right, so let's jump into the creatures in this deck to start off with probably the best elephant in the whole game, Terastodon. Here, we'll slide him out the frame there. Uvenwald Captive, Blossom Dryad, Acidic Slime for some land destruction, Treasonous Ogre, Archon of Absolution because you don't want your opponents attacking you. That's easy. Bard, Steward of Argive, same deal. You don't want your opponents attacking you too easy. Mangara the Diplomat. I was actually playing this card in Standard playing in the Standard. And then 3 mana dorks, Fyndhorn Elves, Elvish Mystic, and Whisperer of the Wilds. For the longest time, I thought this card said Whisper of the Wilds, but it says Whisperer of the Wilds. There's only 2 artifacts in the deck. The Zuran Orb and the Perilous Vault. Fucking Perilous Vault.
Gets the job done.
Alright, we got some enchantments in this deck. The enchantments are Ghostly Prison. Like I said, you don't want your opponents attacking you. Follow the Thran to destroy some lands. Abundant Growth. The Mending of Dominaria. That's the one that gets the lands back from the graveyard.
That's the one that gets the lands back from the graveyard.
Yeah. Rumbling Crescendo and Impending Disaster.
I believe so, yes.
Yeah, that was a little hard to read at this angle. But there's your enchantments. We got a handful of instants here. You got Harrow because you want to get to your lands before your opponents get to theirs. Crossing Grip. Fisher. Volcanic Offering. Boil to destroy all islands. And Starstorm. That card has ended games. And now there's a good chunk of sorceries in this deck. Like a good chunk. You got this many sorceries in this deck. Mostly all land destruction. Recoup, Flash Fires, Demolish, Tectonic Rift, Boiling Seas, another Destroy All Islands card.
Personal favorite of mine right here.
Jokalops. We had a game the one time, it was about a 3.5 hour game because the dude Jokalopsed in the middle of the fucking game. And nobody can get rolling again. Thermokarst. Wake of Destruction. Tectonic Break. Pillage. Wildfire. Raise. Actually, doing the deck list for this deck, I was surprised how cheap it was. Like, there are a lot of these
No, there's really nothing expensive in this.
Seismic Spike, Savage Twister. Like, I thought the deck was going to be more expensive.
No, I don't have any really good stuff. All this is the cheaper end stuff.
Or Rebel Reading. Yawning Fissure, set to destroy each opponent's sacks of land. Fumigate. Violent Impact. Crumble to Dust. Winds of Wrath. Boom and Bust. Misguided Rage. Classic Armageddon. Craterize. Lava Flow. Decree of Annihilation. I love that artwork on that one.
Yeah.
Blasphemous Act. Splendid Reclamation. Adventurous Impulse. Harmonize. Untamed Wilds, Rampant Growth, 3 Visits, Cultivate, and Search for Tomorrow. So that is the deck, guys. Like always, the description has the link to the entire deck list. You guys can check it out. The lands are in the description box because it would just take far too long for us to go over all of the lands in the deck. And any comments on this deck, buddy?
For land destruction, this one's pretty low on actual like getting it done. But I feel like if you go any higher than this, people are never going to play you. I know that's one of those taboo things is land destruction. That's why I tried to keep it as cheap and just say kind of like, yo, it's land destruction. Haha. It can happen if you give me enough time, but probably isn't.
This is definitely one of those decks that he was like, yeah, I built a new deck. Hey, let's play. Wait, what? What is it? Don't worry, you'll find out.
That.
Yeah. That was probably the worst week ever. We've been playing for a whole week with this deck.
And I couldn't think of a better commander than the Ruiner.
It's ruining your gameplays.
Exactly.
Alright, guys, don't forget to subscribe. Leave a comment down below if you would ever play a land destruction deck. I'll see you in the next video.